We are going to dive into some spring cleaning for your business. Specifically, I wanted to highlight some things that will help you increase productivity and efficiency in your business. So feel free as we're going through to notice what is most applicable to you, what is most necessary for you, and take that as your kind of next steps and action items. Organize your financials. You may have an accounting software where you want to do this. For us, we have an accounting software, but I most regularly reference our ongoing tracking system for our high-level financials. We keep this in a spreadsheet, and it has high-level numbers that are just helpful for me to reference as I am measuring our sales, what we have booked, what is working well, all of the things. But take a look at your financials, and I want you to get very familiar with what is upcoming, clean up anything. If you've offboarded clients, let's go ahead and remove them from that tracker. However you have the system set up, let's get that clean, let's get that prepped for the next 3 to 6 months. Refresh your project management system. If you don't have one, I encourage you to consider it. I encourage you to take a look at some different platforms that you could use. We use ClickUp. Early on, I used Asana. That worked really well for me as a one-woman show, but as our team grew, we kind of outgrew that platform. So in the short term, feel free to refresh your project management system. In the long term, if you don't have one, I encourage you to get one set up. This can house the entire infrastructure of your business, your processes, how you work and coordinate with a team, how you coordinate in order to complete projects. In terms of refreshing, close out any complete tasks or maybe projects that we are removing from the priority list, fill any gaps that you have noticed while working either by yourself or with the team over the last few months. This is really important. Let's say that you have an onboarding process for new clients, but you've onboarded a few clients now and we realize that there is a particular error in that process, or there's a miscommunication, or they all have the same question. Maybe something's not working correctly. We obviously want to notice that, and then we want to make sure that we're updating that. This may sound simple, but we all know it feels so good. Clean out your inbox. The first step here with cleaning out your inbox is actually get to inbox 0. If you don't already, you may want to kind of like update your organization system within your email. For example, for myself, I have a set amount of folders that are for specific things, whether it is for our private clients, it might be from the team, it might be from a development perspective. All that to say, I have different folders there. So if there are particular communications that I feel like I need to keep, we have a system where we can do that. So if you don't have anything like that, get that set up, because that will allow you to get to inbox 0 and also keep some of the emails that are relevant that you want to have on file. Update your sales CRM. You may have your sales CRM set up on a specific software. A software that we use and like for this is Airtable. You may also just have this in a spreadsheet, but setting it up in an actual system will really help you be more efficient here. And it also gets you in the habit of just staying on top of your sales. When it comes to refreshing this, you'll want to kind of go through and see like how up to date is your lead list. For example, let's make sure that the information in there is accurate. We have older leads that are either removed or they are labeled accordingly. And then we have new leads that are documented in there. So going into the next few months, you know the handful of people that you're going to be nurturing and potentially sending invitations or pitches out to. Let's do a quick website audit and update. At a very basic level, we want to ensure that your offers, your pricing, and your availability are accurate. So we want to have all of that up to date. So if you have potential customers that are going to your site, they have an accurate understanding as to what you offer. If you share pricing over there, they know exactly what it costs and what your availability is. The other thing I mentioned here was doing an audit. I like to do this about every 6 to 12 months, and it depends on your season of business. If you find that right now you're in a season of kind of shifting, tweaking, pivoting quite a bit, you might do this a little bit more often. But if you haven't done this in a while, do an audit of your site and really take note of those basic pieces of information that I just noted, but also even like the feel, the look, your branding, your photography, and definitely your messaging and your copy. Make sure that your website is conveying the true essence and power of the work that you do. All right, those are my tips for you to help you spring clean your business. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.